Hey guys, this is Jaime with the Android M preview for the Nexus. I just got it today, and if you guys are interested in the animation, there is none yet, so they haven't decided on the name for Android M, but you guys can take a guess at what it's going to be. A few quick things I wanted to go over. You can now change the theme of your settings menu from light to dark, and there's even an automatic mode, so that's pretty interesting. Another thing that I noticed is there's a do not disturb mode now, so that's pretty nice. I'll go into it deeper in a second. Your volume settings are finally able to be configurable, so your alerts, your music, and your alarms, you can finally just adjust them individually. It's kind of confusing. So Google talked a little bit about the Google Chrome browser, how the tabs will be color coordinated with the page you're on. One of my favorite things that Google talked about was Google Now on Tab, which by holding down the home button, it will analyze whatever screen you're on. So if, say you're reading an article about the corruption of FIFA and you want to know more about the president, it'll give you like a Wikipedia page. Same thing with like email appointments or just anything on the page, it will analyze and give you important information about it, which I thought is going to be a big game changer for Android. Nothing different on the animations on the recent cards. So as of right now, there's only one new wallpaper with this build, and it's the one I have currently on my Nexus 9. Looks pretty nice. So I think one of the biggest things you'll notice in Android M is the app drawer. So they've redesigned it. You can scroll vertically now instead of horizontal. At the very top you'll see the apps that you use the most with a search bar at the top right corner. So don't know if this will be the final build in Android M. I hope it's not, because I don't really like it. Another thing I noticed is with Google Keyboard you can actually split it in half down the middle. I apologize if this has been already released, but I didn't really notice that before, so go figure. So one thing I also noticed is the notification bar. So wherever you put your finger, that's what will show up instead of it taking up the entire screen, which at first I thought it was a bug because it looked kind of weird, but now that I think about it, it's pretty cool. A new feature is the do not disturb mode. I think I talked about it earlier, so you can actually really adjust the settings. You can do it for just an hour or two, or until the device powers off, and you can go into the nitty-gritty stuff and really get into when you want your tablet to bother you or not. So they've really redesigned that whole do not disturb mode, which I thought was really cool.
See, obviously not too many drastic changes from Android L. Now granted, I only have the Nexus 9 that I was able to test this on. I don't have a Nexus 6 or Nexus 5 that I could have flashed, but there are a few things I didn't talk about in Android M. One will be Android Pay. I almost said Apple Pay because it's the same fucking thing. So Android Pay is going to come to the mobile side of things, and you'll be able to use your phone as a wallet. And I mean, this is something that Google had already done before, so they're just changing the name, and it's going to be more compatible. You're going to see it acceptable in more places. Google Tap On Now, which I kind of talked about, but we haven't seen it. It hasn't been released to the developers yet, but looks very promising. Besides that, I really can't think of anything else. I apologize if I forgot anything, but for those expecting like completely change of design or a new skin or anything, you're not going to get it with Android M. Android M was designed to just kind of repolish and refine some of the quirks and bugs from Android L, and just built on top of that. Hopefully I'll get it on the Moto X, which I'm kind of disappointed it was not included in part of the development kit. I feel like the Moto X is one of those devices that feels like a smaller version of the Nexus 6. They're both designed by Motorola, and hopefully this gets it soon, because I'm a big fan of this phone, and as you can see, it's been holding up pretty well in terms of the leather and stuff. So I'll make sure to make a updated video of the longevity of the natural leather. But besides that, I got nothing else for you guys. I appreciate you watching, and if there's any specific question you have on the Android M preview, specifically for the Nexus 9, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to address it for you guys. So thanks for watching.